Well, I'm going to tell you, listen, I always think I'm doing something. I give myself a whole day to go through all my notifications and clear them out. And by the time I'm done, guess what? They're full again. So just be a little bit patient with me. Is it something pressing? I really do. It's bad. I got to be honest. Sometimes I open TikTok and it says 497 and I'm like, skirt, fuck that. Because does anybody know how Ashley Renee is? Because I'd rather tackle it at once, and a lot of times I'm sent like lives to go into and stuff like that, but I do my best, I promise you. Okay, listen, my phone stays off, all of my notifications, okay, thank you, all of my notifications stay silent, because I just can't take it. Good. Yeah, she had a baby. We're going to talk about Liar Boss first, just because she's a little irrelevant, but we're going to scoot her right on out the way, if you will. Same, Savannah, okay? Nobody really cares about what Liar Boss has to say, and she keeps going. Hi, Cheryl. She keeps going live, what up, Squishy, and saying that she doesn't talk about Lisa Richard. Girl, you're posting videos in the bathroom at your pizza place talking about Lisa Richard. She's one of the most delusional people I have ever seen in my life. Okay? Moving right along. Gabby, girl. Oh, me too, birds are. Maybe I'll get some pizza. But girl, okay. That was a miserable attempt at producing some proof, okay? Now, I don't know if y'all sign into my chart. Why does yours look different than everybody else's? There's no note from a doctor. Hi, Tan. There is no diagnosis. If I had to guess, that was just like a, you know, like when you patient reporting, right? That's what I had to guess. So I think that you contacted your doctor real fast to try to make some proof, and you failed, okay? You failed, because the fact that you were going this far just proves that you know that you're fucked. I know, that as well. I can't screenshot my chart. I had to use a different device. Okay. You know what I mean? No, I think she's talking about Feisty. Elizabeth, I think that she needs severe mental health help. Hi, Simply Me. That's just my opinion, right? Like, I tend to think that anybody can change. But you have to want to change. And if you don't think that you're the problem, how can you change that about yourself? Yes, she can, but somebody has to do it, right? I don't know that her fiance would do it. Her mother seems just as delusional as she is. But she can be bigger. Oh, she could 1000% be bigger acted. And I agree. It's unfortunate to me, right? Listen, I just want to bike a gang. I want to bike a gang. I thought we were being extradited, first of all. Also, a little bit of a fucking detour here. Who the fuck, Lori Jones, you think that Liar Boss is a queen? She got you out here looking stupid as fuck. Liar Boss, did you forget that you were talking about Lori Jones in your lives? Still very much up on YouTube, but anywho. Right, and it's crazy to me that, like, if that were my friend, right? Those people are not her friends. That girl, what's her name? She sat in that live and said she was on FaceTime with her. Oh, it's in this device. Fuck. Hi, Stewie. She sat in the thing and said that she was on FaceTime with her in the hospital. And then Gabby, her own friend, right? That girl is sitting in your box lying for you. And you contradicted the lie she just told. That's fucking talent, dude. Did you not realize that you did that? When things are factual and people are telling the truth, that kind of stuff does not happen. It wouldn't be one thing over here, one thing over, it would not be that way. It would be seamless, right? And every time you tell the story, you got new clues. You know Victoria yet? What up, OG? Facts don't change, right? So, like, if you got your friend saying she was there on FaceTime with you when the doctor and the nurses were talking to you, and then you said that she was on FaceTime when you were waiting to get discharged, which one is it, babe? Which one is it? Because as far as I'm concerned, you were live saying you were alone. What up, W? Right, you were alone. You were so alone that you had to sob on a TikTok live. We're talking about Gabby right this second, but it changes in 37 minutes. And then the My Chart. No medical professional wrote that, Gabby. I stand on that. I stand on that. You don't know. Isn't Mimi a nurse? Right, that too, Carrie. There would be a name. Self-reported miscarriage is not a diagnosis, just so you know. Okay. Oh, I thought that somebody was a nurse. So like, hi. Nope. That was a failed attempt. That's what that was. And we already know that you Photoshop and manufacture proof. So, that sucks. When you're known for manufacturing proof, amen, Heather. Wrong-o. You're absolutely right. When you're known for manufacturing proof, nobody could trust anything you put out. Right, two of a kind. And did you see that? Did you see what she tried to say was her My Chart? Did you see it? She did. And you got to remember, she did the pregnancy test, right? And then she said they didn't test her. I know, but I'm just saying. HCG, right? I did see that as well. Somebody did show their My Chart and everything was different. Exactly, Betty White. It would be like, so thanks, Tiffany. When you're at the doctor or you're seeing somebody, they'll triage you, right? That's what that looked like if it was real, right? Wild behavior. And then you want to cry. Right, exactly. That's what's crazy to me, finds out. Like, does she not believe that the Attorney General is hi, Sophie, is right? And Deanne, a lot of times that's not necessary that early. But even that she got wrong. Princess Peach, that too, right? But the story keeps changing. Why? Probably, likely, because she's reading comments and seeing videos, so she's getting more information on what she should be saying, but still failing. Right? Absolutely not, Waffles Lawyer. It will never happen. It will never happen. It won't happen, Betty. It's a lie. Also, didn't she say that she wasn't bleeding? And girl, you know that your lives are all up on Nookie or Kai's YouTube, and there was absolutely something on your neck. I saw it myself. And she drove herself home. Exactly. There's a million. I could do this all day. Hi, beautiful Viola. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. And now you're upset because people are reacting. Stop it, pineapple. And now you're upset because people are 100%. Listen, the first thing done would be HCG. That is standard across the board for any female of childbearing age in an emergency room. Period. And once we started telling her that, she switched it up. I don't know who saw the video I posted on YouTube, right? Listen, that's another one. Aloe. Girl, you're telling people to drink aloe, and long-term use of that is both hepatotoxic and you could give them renal failure. Shut the fuck up. Hi, Psycho Bunny. Okay. So in that video, she starts to say, well, they did test the HCG, and then she realizes, oh shit, I don't know what I'm supposed to say next, and stops herself and then starts gaslighting everybody. My YouTube is the same. It's linked in my link tree. No, please do not drink aloe, okay? You can't be suggesting stuff like that. You don't know what the people who are watching you's medical histories are. I'm sorry. I suck at this, y'all. I know, my bad. Hi, Debbie.
Hey, real quick, people, do not listen to anything that delusional woman says. Do not take legal advice from her. She's on TikTok today claiming she don't work at a pizza restaurant and giving legal advice. Do not listen to her. She does not know what she's talking about.
We're talking about Lawyer Boss. I really don't talk about her much, but WTF posts a bunch of satire videos about her, and Lawyer Boss hates it.
Oh, look, the one I just posted and asked her if she was trying to be a legal advocate like Casey Anthony. That's really gonna chap her ass.
Ugh. Oh, I did. Yeah. Well, you're just in a cult.
Yeah, that's right. And I'm a minion.
A minion. Everybody's minions. Hi, WTF.
We all are.
WTF is hilarious, and she does a lot of like satire videos, which is kind of. I appreciate that because this gets heavy sometimes, you know. But yeah, I heard her.
It gets heavy on this app daily.
I just really do. I heard her trying to shit talk Stewie too. Stewie is not bottom of the barrel.
Yeah. No, two different people.
What? Huh? Where do you get this shit from? But she doesn't talk about Lisa W.
Every day she does. Every day she mentions her.
No.
Every day. It's like, but I just wanted to come up and say that.
You're good.
Because Alexia just told me that she was up trying to give Lisa legal advice via TikTok video. So that Lisa knows better, I hope. I'm sure she does.
I think that Lori and Lawyer Boss are the perfect pair, if you ask me.
Oh, absolutely. Mm-hmm. Absolutely they are. That's where Lori's been getting her legal advice from. I'm positive of it.
I know.
But I will talk to you later.
You're good.
I'm going to hop back down.
Thank you.
Bye.
Update on Gabby. Gabby is still lying, doubling down, trying to show manipulated and manufactured proof, if you will. Hi, Sherry. I don't believe that a medical professional wrote that document at all. Sorry. Oh, thank you. Oh, yeah, that too. I don't know. And here's the thing. I hope that people that sub to her canceled their subscription. It truly is fucking crazy to me, right? I don't want to say awareness, right? Because I don't classify myself as awareness. I am more commentary or like a reaction person. Liar Boss is probably one of the biggest liars that the internet has ever seen. Nookie posts her often. Right. And y'all, so Brandy, thank you for that, because I did go to Amazon and try to order that necklace, and it takes 3 days for me to get it, right? How? Have we been 3 days since that miscarriage? Did you order it coming out of the emergency room? Because that doesn't make sense. I know. I agree. And listen, I know. I know this has been, I agree, premeditated. I agree, because she was making comments leading up. She was making comments leading up to, right? It's crazy. As far as being hungry or tired, the vein thing is a little wild because that happens when you get your period too. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure. I don't have an answer, I should say, for why she does these things. Because they're certainly counterproductive to what her goal is, right? She wants people to be better and give her support, right? She said in one of her lives last night that this is the what she wants is support, but it's not going to happen as long as you're doing the things you're doing. I agree. And I think that that's why she's telling people to stop subbing, right? Because she knows she's going to be reported to Social Security, right? So she's trying to mitigate that issue as far as income is going. Right? It's crazy. I don't understand the people that victimize themselves like that. I really don't. Exactly, Marty. I remember that. Oh, they'll find it. 100% they'll find it. I'll never understand that, right? Because I would hate to victimize myself like that. I just couldn't do it. I didn't even see your text. I couldn't do it. You realize that it's much more powerful on the other side, right? Not victimizing. And sometimes the ability that these people, the imaginations that they have in order to make themselves said victim in every situation is fucking wild to me. And like, none of them are that intelligent. How do they get there? And that's why you get caught every time. Then you gaslight people. It's all your own doing. Every single step of this could have been avoided. Karma is 100% real. 100% real. Hi, Lori. I'm sorry I missed it. I agree. Eyes wide open. And I don't know, Miracles. I don't know, because power off. Sorry. I personally feel, hi, Darkness, how are you? I personally feel like, if that were my friend, right, there would be a serious talking to, right? But it seems that people think that they're going to get attention by being, but that's not the right kind of attention. That girl got on the fucking in the box and lied for her. Hold on a second. While she is disrespecting every fucking woman on these apps that have felt that type of loss or had to deal with that stuff, you got up there and co-signed that lie. And Gabby didn't even give a fuck. Because she contradicted what you just said. So she wasn't even listening to you. I wouldn't, you lie for somebody like that? You stake your own reputation for that? You're okay with that? It doesn't piss you off? It doesn't piss you off that she's lying about something like that? Because everybody else is fucking upset about it. I know. People keep telling me that. Oh, 100%. I know that. I can't listen to that right this second, Kelly girl, because I'm live. Right, exactly, April. But you're doing her. You're not even doing her any favors. So like. what is your character like? If you are trying to defend, lie, and support that behavior, right? What are you like? Can't be good. It would never be me. Yeah, I know. I know. I also think that, okay. Yeah, and that's the thing too. I did mention that in the video that I posted today. I know. I did mention the video that I posted today. I said that. Like, how can you, and then you make yourself a victim? You got on this app and hurt people for no other reason than you were being called out by your sister. Your sister was on a live stream telling all your secrets. Which, just so we're all on the same page, I don't necessarily agree with that either. But come on. I missed it. I'm sorry. Oh, this is a rabbit hole. I know I've been getting a bunch of tags about it, about her. Sorry. Hi, Pineapple. But I am trying to, I'm wrapping up Victoria. Okay. And then I'll be on to her. But I am starting to collect and into Dropbox it goes for safekeeping. Right? I do know, did she delete that My Chart video? So she posted it and then took it down. Why? I know there is. I know there is. You did, right? That's weird. So we got a dirty deleter as well. That's going to be fun. Listen, my Dropbox, listen, you want to know how much storage my Dropbox is taking up right now? 1.08 terabytes. Nothing gets past my Dropbox. I didn't even see a request.
Hi.
What's going on?
I just wanted to say something. I appreciate everything you do.
Mm-hmm.
I hate even to bring it up about the autism. I know kind of for a fact, and I do know for a fact in Florida, that you cannot get a child checked for autism until they're at least 5 to 6 years old.
I know that there are some questions, using her words as well. I know that there are some questions about that specific situation, and I do know that there's a lot of times that it's not diagnosed until a certain age. It's just, it's not something that I could necessarily prove, right? So I would just steer away from it. What I will say is that the way that she, weaponizes, exploits, and tokenizes is just wrong. I think that people that are mothers to autistic kids, that they are a different kind of mother to me, right? Like, because their job is so much more than just a regular mom, right?
My best friend, she adopted a child, and he's full-blown autistic.
Right.
And I just think that woman is a saint. Everything she's done for this child and everything. And it's very emotional when you sit there. She don't work with him.
Well, I do believe that as well. I thought
that hurts him.
Under the impression that she said that he was nonverbal, but I hear him talking all the time.
He can talk. She don't teach him.
I do believe that.
He gets in her way, and it breaks my heart.
I agree.
Because I've seen what this little boy came from. He did not take a bath. He did not want no one to touch his hair. He didn't want to do nothing. He's the cleanest kid you'll ever find now.
That makes me happy.
He's so intelligent and everything else because she worked with him.
I agree. I think that intervention and that's important, right? The earlier the
Yes,
intervention, the more that can be sculpted, if you will. Right,
yeah,
Austin, exactly. And I think that she uses it as like an attention thing, but she does nothing to minimize the complications or the delay. Does that make sense?
exactly.
Consistency is
Yes,
huge.
yes. And I was watched a video the other day, and he was there with her, and she would cringe. It's like her body would cringe when that baby come near her,
Yeah,
and
I
that
mean,
just made me sick. I just something's got to be done. I feel so sorry for him. It
I
breaks my
agree.
heart.
I think that it's terrible. It's not something I'm not very knowledgeable about that type of stuff. I do know that early intervention is super important. However,
Yes,
it
it is.
takes time, it takes dedication, and it takes consistency. And it doesn't appear that that is in the everyday life over there.
No, I believe that baby can talk. I bet he could talk up a storm if he had someone. He should
Right.
not be in the
It's like
pool.
anything. You have to they are going
They're a clean
to
slate.
they learn what they're taught, right?
Exactly.
And if
Yes,
you are
they're a
not
clean slate.
doing anything except staring and screaming at your phone and being manic all day and all night, it's not going
Yep.
to help it anyway. It's not going to help him.
No, and I'm sorry. I just wanted to get up here and
Oh,
say
you're
that.
good. I
But
know she's sub only.
I
Please
was,
watch Nookie Kai. They will have it. What up, Pitty Paws?
okay.
Hey, beautiful.
I didn't know who had their videos, but that's what I was going to ask too, because I don't get to keep up with it a lot. But
Yeah.
I was with my friend today, and the way her eyes light up about her son and the progress he does. And she got him when he was 6 years old. And the progress is he's just precious. But I don't think that's the problem here with this
No,
one.
I think that I think that there's no work being put into it. That too, Elizabeth, is discipline, right? If you
Yes,
don't discipline
yes.
in any way, and instead of discipline, you continue to reward bad behavior, you're going to get bad behavior back.
It's just like she curls up in the ball and just, okay, beat the hell out of me. Oh, sorry. But
No, no,
I know what it was. Yeah, nothing. And when I watched that video and he would come near her and she jerked and she cringed.
mm.
And that really stuck out to me and it bothered me.
It's tough, right? But I think that
yeah,
I say it all the time, right? Mandated reporters, it's real, right? Right,
yeah,
Jakey. I agree. I do agree. I think that you know, right? When something is off, there would have been appointments with doctors and checkups and such, so you would
exactly.
know.
Yes, they would be on it from the get go. They would notice that off the get go when he's not picking up certain things and this and learning. But
It's sad.
there's that but. You know what I mean? And there is a but there.
Right, I
And I
agree.
love you dearly, and I
Thank
don't
you.
want to take up all your
You're
time.
good.
But
I appreciate it. Thank you.
all right, thank you, dear.
You too. I know. I agree, Sarah. And it's a really sad situation to me, to be honest. I don't know why these women, and I put that loosely, they allow the internet to become more important than what should be the most important things in their lives. I don't understand. I'll never understand it. Go ahead, Peter Plus, my bad.
If I can just chime in because I'm outside enjoying this 82-degree weather here.
Oh, I'm jealous.
Oh, God. I've got shorts on. I've had the sun today. I'm a little red. Hell yeah. That's the Carolinas for you. But yeah, if the whole thing with Gabby, with saying he has these disabilities, I understand how it pulls on people's heartstrings and hurts people. Because my grandson's going on 4 years old and cannot walk yet. and he has been to the Shriners Hospital. He has therapy every other day.
It's so important.
And, they would have noticed this in Birth to 3. And Birth to 3 is in every state when you go get WIC.
Right.
And they would have noticed that early on.
Right.
And
doctors also have, like, when kids are young, right? My kids are fucking grown. But when my kids were young, they were developmental even under a year, right? Like, you go in for these checkups and they do developmental checks as a checkup. So yeah.
And then I wanted to come up here and state this because a lot of people are under the impression if they have an IEP that they have a disability. They might be lacking in one or two areas and need a little bit of help, but that does not mean they have a disability. Mm-hmm. And too many people that watch Gabby are under that impression because she has given off the impression because she has an IEP, the reasoning is because he's autistic, and that is
IEPs can be given for a multitude of reasons. It's just individualized. It doesn't necessarily mean that there's it could be anything, legitimately anything.
Yeah, and I wanted to come up here so I could mention that, and maybe you could explain it a little more. So the peanut gallery on the other side, on her side, could maybe watch this and understand it a little bit. That just because you have an IEP does not mean you have a disability. Mm-mm. And I really wanted to emphasize that.
That too, Betty White.
A lot of people are under that impression. But I'm still going to say it again today.
That's right.
Gabby, you're disgusting. You're disgusting. And karma's going to bite you in the ass and it's going to hurt.
Perez.
Just stop. Just stop already. But, yeah. All right. Well, I just wanted to throw that out there so maybe you could explain it. So then.
Yeah, IEPs could be given for.
I'm going to drop on.
Almost. You're good, Patty. Thank you. Right. Speech is another one. IEPs just means that it could be for anything. Right, exactly. Crimson, you here? Not just autism. It's not just autism. In fact, a lot of it doesn't have to necessarily be a disability either. It could be, do you want to come up and explain? It could be, right, emotional, behavioral is another thing. It's right. Generally, any extra support. Perfect. Hi, Janelle. How's my resident mean girl minion? It could be behavioral. It could be anything. It doesn't have to be autism, right? That's not what it has to, and that's true too, right? Right. Thank you, Jen. It could just be, it's just kids that need a little bit more attention in a specific area, right? I will. Right. I don't know. Courtney, I'm going to explain a bit as soon as I get, because I think that a lot of people are having trouble with the math of it all. Right. And there's nothing, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Listen, I personally, if she were my family or friend, I'd Baker act her, honestly. This is not normal behavior. This is not normal behavior at all. Okay? At all. And I don't understand. I don't know about y'all, because I see there's a lot of like new people around. I want friends, people around me. I want them to be good people and be honest with me. Right? Like, I agree. And parenting classes, like, I don't know. Right. And I think that sometimes people, hi Tori, I think that sometimes people like mistake the way that I come across as like bitchy, but I'm really not. I'm just truthful. And if that hurts your feelings, then maybe it's something that you should take a look at. That's you problem, not a me problem. I don't have a problem being honest. I know, blessed, and it's sad. And I don't know why it's so, like, so many of them. Hi, witch, please. They do this stuff on the internet, right? And don't think about all of the complications in their real life. The internet is forever, right? I think everybody should keep their kids off this app. This isn't an isolated thing. I've been saying it for I don't even know how long. I don't think there should be kids on this app. And when people exploit what should be the most protected thing to them, it kind of makes me look at them weird. Because as parents, we're supposed to do the opposite of exactly what they're doing. But no, not these people. It's the craziest shit I've ever seen in my life. Well, exactly, find out. And that's another thing, too. Hi, Kick Rocks. I saw... her sub-only chat. Oh, no. Not the sub-only chat. But the, like, I didn't even know that this was a thing. How about that? The sub-only thing. I got those screenshots from Feisty. Tell me your first impression of me. And the whole chat. Hi, G-Cell. Did you need math help, too? Melanie, listen to me. If there was the one most important thing that I would tell people on this app as advice is keep your kids off this app. Don't use your legal name because people are gonna dig, right? When I'm trying to like find out where somebody is, not long ago there was a guy that beat his dog on a live, right? And it took me maybe 5 minutes, and that's me being like generous, to nail his location, contact his local police department with that video. Because, and I understand that not everybody looks for the things that I look for to narrow it down, but there were people that do, right? So I just for me, my legal name is public knowledge, right? For obvious reasons. Hi, Weeping Angel. However, you should protect yourself, right? This chat in the sub only thing is crazy. Okay? They are legitimately dragging her. Okay? No, Gabby did. Discharge. She showed discharge, but not discharge papers. Not me. It ain't ever gonna be me. Oh no, Janelle, you missed that? Where have you been? I thought you were here after that. Hi, Lori. Yeah, she did. She showed a paper towel of her discharge on the internet, giving a whole new meaning to Stankuchi energy, okay? I'm not going to show you my discharge papers, but I will show you discharge. And the discharge looks like she had an STI, and she was out here proud about it. I don't know that I've ever seen somebody do that. Gabby does. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that some crazy shit? And then say, I'm not going to show you my medical records to prove that I had a miscarriage, but I will show you discharge. Yeah. It does look like scabies to me. And then she said, thank you, W. Janelle, she said that Mucinex, she heard, sorry, thanks guys. She heard that Mucinex was going to help her discharge. Hi, Mommy Amy. Mucinex, I'm sorry. Mucinex. She said Mucinex she's 32. Mucinex douches for everybody. Yes. But not the discharge papers from the 45-minute. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just giving Janelle because she's my resident mean girl, but she's got a cute dog, so we let her hang around, you know. Janelle must have missed. Gabby went to the emergency room, sobbing, sounding like a puppy. That's the best word I could say. Okay. Won't show the internet discharge papers, but will show the discharge. Now she's upset because people are upset, and they have every right to be, right? I'm sorry. You're right, Sunny Doors. We like puppies around here. Speaking of, Janelle, how's Tinsley? It's just fucked up. Like, do you know how many people are in my comments right now? Triggered. Awful. I think she said February 8th or February 9th. I'm not sure which. But she took a pregnancy test on Saturday. Finn is still outside, okay? She's still outside. But I got Papa right up my ass, as per usual. Okay? Terrible. No, she just comes out and in. That's what she does. She could talk about me as much as she wants. I'm not the one on the internet lying about a serious issue. No, she does that all the time, W. She runs out and then she comes back. She runs out and she comes back. It's crazy. Crazy. I ain't going to her live. The fuck? Shut up. No. W. She couldn't come for me if she tried. Better luck next time. Okay? Better luck next time. She did say chemical pregnancy, which guess what? Guess how a chemical pregnancy is diagnosed? I'll give you one guess. Anybody know the answer to that? Princess Peach. Imagine that. Imagine that. Isn't that weird? Strange, right? But how can I ask you this? Would a chemical pregnancy need a DNC? Would a chemical pregnancy, hold on. Would a chemical pregnancy, you'd test HCG levels, right? So the HCG wasn't tested then, but now she's saying that they tested it. But lucky for her, she cut it off before she lied again. See how that goes? I ain't going in her box. She could come over here. I don't fucking cater to people like that. The fuck? Right, exactly. Exactly. The amount of spelling errors, okay? The amount of spelling errors in her proof. Didn't I say, find out, didn't I say that she could send me proof? Was that, I said that, right? I denied her. I don't even touch it. I agree. Make it a great day. And I think it's really fucked up. It is really fucked up. Because the amount of comments that I read from women that suffered loss, she should be ashamed of herself. Ashamed of herself. She could talk as much shit as she wants. It's not going to make a difference. Because guess what? She does have bad karma coming her way. Guess what? I don't care what she's got to say. Don't care. I don't give a shit what people like that say. I never will. Guess why? Because when I turn this here app off, I go about my life. I don't have to live my life on a fucking live stream. So desperate for attention that I have to lie about, what up, Dent? About a serious situation and hurt thousands of women in the process. It ain't ever gonna be me. It ain't ever gonna be me. I told her, what, days ago, you could send me proof. I'll take it. Did I not? Did I not say that? So there are, I do, just so we're clear, I prefer truth in any capacity. There are hospitals that do not do DNCs. A lot of them are Catholic, right? For obvious reasons. However, they would either schedule it. Yeah, it is a thing. It is a thing, 100%. But I also don't believe her. So there's that. And I think, thank you. I think, hi, Happy G. I think it's important. Hold on a second. So I never heard of it, Just Lily. I never heard of it. I'm just being honest. Yeah, right. Like, Gabby, girl, I'm an OG, babe. I've been doing this for a long fucking time, all right? A long time. Good luck, babe. Good luck. Can I let her come? She could come. I'm not opposed. Guess what? Truth doesn't change. Truth doesn't change. My sister, hold on. Hi.
Well, hello.
Can I help you?
Yeah. You want to have a little adult conversation?
Sure, I'm all for adult conversations as long as they're honest. No, are we good with that?
What do you think, Villain?
You were asking for me, right? So how can I help you?
Well, here I am.
Okay.
So let me tell you something, honey. Were you there with me.
I was not there.
Okay, so villain, I understand. You probably need money and you probably use clout just because, you know, I'm what everyone's talking about. But guess what?
Do you know what I do, Gabby?
No, but here's the thing is that it's so pathetic that that these people can talk about someone constantly, day after day after day. You know
pay your
what?
court fines yet, Gabby?
Well, here's the thing, honey. Then show the proof then. If you are going to tell my story, then you better have my
Babe,
damn...
you showed the proof. Why'd you take it down?
You
ain't gonna overtalk me, bitch.
You're going to sit on your platform speaking about me.
Because you lied.
Do you have your evidence?
I do.
Okay, then go get my medical records. Go get it.
No, you go get your medical records.
And why am I going to show everybody over?
Girl, you showed your discharge on the internet. What the fuck is a medical record? Let's be for real here.
I already did that. And do you know what they said, villain?
I
did that.
How about this?
I did that.
I'll make you a deal. How about this? Send me your records unedited.
No. Oh, are you kidding me? Who do you think you are?
What?
No.
That's your fault. I'm trustworthy. If I tell you, I won't share it. If I tell you I'm not going to share it, I wouldn't share it. Do you know that about me? Guess not. Sorry, y'all. I can't keep up with these comments. Is she coming back? Anyone? Can anybody tell me the money that I'm getting? I'm curious where that comes from. Does it just like fall out of the sky? You know, weird. It's weird. I know, it's so fucking weird. I don't know about y'all, but like I prefer to associate with people with good reputations. Why do they all think they have clout? Is she coming back? How long do we wait? Do we play the should we play that? No, don't do that because now she's gonna complain about it. What's the song? Jeopardy. Hold on. How long am I supposed to give the liar to sit in the box? Can't keep up with that. It's not gonna happen. I give up. I got an idea. Good job, Poppy. Good job, Poppy. I guess we just wait. Do we just wait? Oh, God. You think she gets the point? Phone a friend. Are we done? I can't read these comments, y'all. So, I'm sorry, Janelle. Hi, Janelle. Am I being rude? Like,
she bounced so fast that Pudussy putty must have some spring to it to get her up out of here.
What's the etiquette on this? How long do I have to sit here with her paws?
Gabby, I'm really sweet. You should come back.
What's happening here?
I don't know. I have a really cute dog we can share.
Yes.
And look at that.
Yes.
Gabby,
I'm
really
just wondering, like, what am I supposed to do in this situation?
I don't know. I guess we wait on the queen because you're looking for clout and all that money.
I mean,
Can I get springs for 200?
Oh, there she went. What the hell?
Come on. Why are you gonna drop when I come up? You know, you can hear him when you're on pause, bitch.
He ain't no runner. You see, never mind.
I just don't understand.
There's a camera on the phone. She ain't running nowhere.
But like,
Yeah.
I thought that I was being fair. Send me proof, and I could help you if you send me proof.
Well, shit, I was looking forward to telling her to stop her shit, you know, and because I haven't been able to talk to the. Well, I mean, I did DM
I think
her.
that I'm pretty reasonable.
You know what, though? When I DM'd her, I said, you know, I don't like you. That was the first words, is, you know, I don't like you. Yeah. But I'm not scared to tell her how it is, and you know, what the hell?
But like, listen, here's the thing. If you're new to me, right, do you know how many people I talk to and it never gets made a public thing? It happens. So, like, if you want to send me proof, I could have sworn I did this a few days ago. If I give you my word, and I don't know, I'm not like you, Gabby, like, my word is important to me, okay? And if I give you my word that if you send me proof, okay, I will not share it.
Look,
but you're not going to send me that shit you tried to post today and call it proof.
This TikTok
Who shows
drama
their
person.
underwear? I can't get over that. You are willing to show bodily fluids like that, but not a freaking piece of paper. Come the fuck on.
This TikTok person in here.
The amount of comments in my comment section of women that are offended and hurt that actually experienced this, it is crazy. 400 or 500 comments.
They're going fast. But this
I can't
TikTok
keep up.
person in
I
here,
stopped trying a while ago.
saying, should she talk to the mirror? If you need positive affirmation, absolutely. Put the sticky notes on everything.
And that's what blows my mind about a lot of these types of people, right? They don't realize that that in order to like, so much of their issues would go away if they were just honest.
Yeah.
Or if they took accountability for whatever the fuck people are calling for accountability for.
Make up stories don't affect people the way they do. When you make up shit like children having cancer, losing babies, parents unaliving, make up some fucking shit that is not going to potentially take somebody out. It is disgusting.
I agree. Real quick, I thought that I was the one that was carrying the adult conversation. Am I wrong?
No.
Okay.
You did very well.
I was just
very well.
I was just
But yeah, all right, I'm gonna drop. But yeah, I'm gonna say this for anybody that needs any positive affirmation. It doesn't matter if you look in the mirror, if you put sticky notes around, if you need it to help uplift yourself, don't be afraid to do it. And if there's
I'm all for it. I'm all for self-improvement. What I'm not for is what the things that she's doing.
Absolutely. And that's why I stopped following her. But this TikTok person in here that mentioned my name and saying she would talk to the mirror, you can keep bringing that up year after year after year. I don't care. But if anybody needs it, they absolutely should do it. Whether they're
I agree. Listen, there's nothing wrong with I don't judge people for what they need or what they don't, right? Like, I think that it probably does have an effect on her that she's constantly hearing negativity about herself. But guess what? There is I personally, just my opinion, I have absolutely no sympathy for self-inflicted wounds. Okay? None. If you're going to thank you, Skittles. I see you, Kim. If you're going to get on this internet and say these things, right? Hurt thousands of people, all right? I don't feel bad when you're pushed for proof. I don't feel sympathy for that. That's not how it goes.
No, and she said it with her own words. You don't have sympathy for me. When you keep doing the same shit and putting people in those positions, not coming up with any sort of proof, but yet you want to cry wolf, at what point are you going to realize that sympathy is out the fucking window?
Right, and that's another thing that, like, I don't personally understand how people don't see it, right? And we see it a lot in people like this, with the fucking easiest thing is that these communities, right, call them if you will, anti-communities are formed because this creator has continued to do shitty things and never answered for those shitty things. Therefore, this group over here thinks that they need to be held accountable, and the only answer is accountability. The only way to get out of it is accountability. That's it. Brenda, I don't even know who you are.
Or let it die down for a little bit at least. For crying out loud, you don't want to take accountability.
That's the problem. Is that
do it again.
Just when she starts, right? Just when things start to calm down, she fucking picks it back up with something else.
Yep, that's what I mean.
So it's a constant cycle, right, of constant shit and things done that are wrong. And not just wrong. Listen, you want to do shit wrong, I don't give a fuck. But when you do shit wrong and it affects whole fucking communities of people, that's when I have a problem.
Yep.
Because you can't do that. Those people didn't consent for you to fucking hurt them. Is that where the disconnect is? Is that your actions are fucking hurting people? Do you understand that?
Care. They don't. I've come to the point that they do understand it and they don't care. Why else would you keep doing it?
Right. Like, and that's like, look, it's like somebody using the R word or the N word, right? Once you know that is offensive, if you continue to say it, then you don't give a shit. She's been told time and time again that her behavior, right, is hurting people, and she's so fucking selfish that she doesn't give a fuck. That's what I'm saying, Barry. That's exactly what I mean. And like, is all attention isn't good attention. Y'all realize that, right? I'm sorry, I'm trying my...
I'm watching it just so it doesn't get... I can't wrap my head around how do you show bodily fluids but not a piece of paper if you really want to clear your name. And again, if you guys want to keep getting sympathy or making up stories, don't do it with stuff that has truly ruined people's lives.
Right? That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. That's just how I feel about it, right? And she could have very easily, she could have sent me the proof. I would have verified it, and I would have come public and corrected it if people were saying the wrong information. That's on you. Do you know how many people send me shit that I never make public? It is fair. I thought it was fair. Oh. She doesn't give a fuck. What's that? What's that? And that's just the truth of it, right? And she may not know that. She may not know that I wouldn't share it, but I wouldn't. If I'm giving her my word, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. And I stand by that. If she wants to send me unedited proof, not that shit that you tried to post today, I will vet that proof. And if it is factual, I will make it public that I vetted the proof.
It's a no-lose situation for her to do that because people are already calling her a liar, right? So that's already there.
Right.
So if she proves and you do it and come out and back her, she has a no-lose situation. None. It's a no-lose situation.
But why can't she do that?
Well,
I would apologize. And I think that that's an important thing for me to note as well. If people are new around here, if I'm wrong, I answer for it. If I was wrong in any words that I said or led people to believe, I would answer it. I would correct that narrative, whatever it was. 100%. So what's the lose here? How does she lose by not sending me the proof?
She doesn't. Now, if it was something secret that she didn't already put out there on her own, I could understand going, no, you found out about that. I'm not showing you anything, but that was put out there by her.
I would even go as far to say, I agree, Fuzz, I do agree. I would even go as far to say that she may not know that about me. Right? Like, she may have been friends with Shafty, who I'm sure said my name 5 million times in the course of that friendship. However, okay, I would, if I'm telling you I will not release this information, I wouldn't release it publicly. So, yeah, spread love lies, though. Spread love lies, so there's that.
Love's another one who needs a white jacket.
Oh, man, I don't know.
With straps in the back.
I don't know anything about it. And that's the thing. So now I question, why would you not send it to me?
Well, what was the point of her even coming in here? I had to take a call. My dad was telling me about his turkeys flying and his wild turkeys flying into the window, so I missed the whole beginning of it.
I don't know. I know why. And it sucks, right? Well, but that's the thing. I would have to vet that document, meaning I would need to verify it, make sure it was factual before I even tried to correct the narrative publicly.
And it's 100%. Too late now.
I would have to verify it. Because I'm not putting my credibility out like that. I'm not going to fucking try to change the narrative for her without verifying that information. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no way. She could do that, but guess what? I'm a lot more credible than she is. You know? That sucks for her. It sucks for her. If this was real... Let's just, thank you. If this was factual, right? I'm the best choice she's got. Because Tinsley, who's a good girl? Tinny. Look, Papa's like, huh?
Papa, you want a girlfriend?
I love her. That's another thing. Right. If this was factual, I would be the best option she's got.
Yep.
Because I could change the things being said with just my words. So, there's that. She tried. It didn't really go well, but she tried. Hi, Danny. I am fair. And that's the thing. I really, and that's the thing, Sour Skittles. I don't do well with manipulation. The Darvo shit she pulled, that I posted on YouTube this morning, that ain't gonna work over here. So you could be honest, or you could not speak to me at all. It's pretty simple in my world. I know, Tinsley's so cute.
What are you doing?
Danny, look, I love orange cats.
Well, not this witch. Look, she's got a huge mat on her.
Big box, huh? Hold on. I'm gonna big box.
Get this mat off.
Oh, you're right.
Look, she got that big old mat, but she's feral, and if I try and do it,
yeah.
You like where they rub their face after they eat their dinner? Look,
yeah.
It's all stained.
No, but Tinsley, you're so cute, Tinsley. You are such a good girl.
You asked how she was doing. I tried to type it a couple times, and then I'll hop down. But she's doing really good. We're still on the high dose of prednisone. We're adding something else, though, which makes me nervous. So I got to order it, and then we're going to try to taper the steroids. Yeah, we're going to try and taper the steroids probably in about 2 weeks.
How's she adjusting after Vegas?
She's good. We're both really tired, though. We're just exhausted, tired, but she keeps going to her bag. Like, she wants to go back.
She wants to go. Danny, she's my favorite girl dog. Are you so cute?
She says, I got a question. Cute. What are you going to grab some? Oh, you going to grab a toy for Velen? Okay.
Oh, I love you, Tinsley.
You got your toy. Oh, that's so fancy. Wow.
She's so spicy. That's what I like about her.
She's getting her spice back. That's what was so hard to watch.
Yeah.
She had none of her spice and none of her. Huh. We need to wash your eyes. You a little crusty because you've been trying to pick up everything under the couch.
Well, I bet she's not as crusty as Gabby's discharge.
When I heard you say that, and I thought that's what you were alluding to, I saw your video today, and I'm like, I know she is not alluding to the fact that she actually did that. And then you confirmed it in here, and I'm like, was it on a live that she did that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And I'm no prude. Believe me, I don't have a filter. Y'all can tell, but that is, I think it's time for me to go to Mars in my stroller.
Take me with you.
That's fine. We can go. We'll go to.
I want to leave this place of lying scumbags.
And again,
I agree.
Showing that versus we all have boundaries, right? Everybody has a boundary. I get that.
100%.
But to show bodily fluids yet won't show a paper.
Right. It's crazy. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't know that they were all full like this. So I apologize. Hold on. I'm trying to do it. I didn't know that the requests were...
You're pity.
Sherry, I don't have you, babe. Oh, you're good. But Sherry... Wait, no, Tara. But my internet has been shit since the drones. So...
Look
Listen, Negros, I'm telling you, we're going to throw them all in the 50-second state. Oh. Crystal Craze, you know you're up here, babe. Nope. I'm so bad at this. This is why I never touch it. I let my mods do it.
No.
Okay. You want me to drop you?
Yes, please. I'm sorry.
You're good. I'm sorry.
We'll advertise. If Pity has a little business, we'll give her some shout outs and put the tinny in the bows. We could do that.
Hey, Villain.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good to see you. I'm doing good. I just want to say something real quick and then I'm going to go. For her to fake this, for those of us women who have had multiple miscarriages and lost babies, or not able to get pregnant is absolutely disgusting and a slap in our face
I agree.
for those of us that wanted nothing more in life than to be a mother.
I know. I
suffer multiple losses. I watched you yesterday. I was bawling.
Mm-hmm.
You would fake this for attention. And I can honestly tell you, she is now for me the most despised creature on this app. I know. It's disgusting.
I do want to say I apologize to anybody in the chat because I know that it is a big it's a topic right now, and I understand that. I know it's not the first. I understand that it's painful, right, for women that have always wanted that. Like there are women that the one thing that they ever wanted in life was to be a mother, right?
And that's me. Yep.
I know, and I understand that it's really fucking shitty to have somebody do some shit like that, and my comments are full of women that are offended, hurt, triggered, and she doesn't acknowledge at all, and that blows my mind.
Villain, and I know I'm speaking from every one of us, speaking for every one of us that have gone through that. Thank you for pointing it out, for calling her on it, because it gives us a voice. I'm 55 years old and I still cry myself to sleep because I'm not a mom. At my age, it doesn't go away. The pain, the hurt, it doesn't stop. And then there's the guilt, at least for me, and I know some others, for not being able to make our amazing husbands fathers.
Right.
The guilt, it destroys us, knowing, oh guys, thank you for the gifts, but you don't have to do that. Knowing what an amazing father my husband would make, I'm devastated that I feel like I let him down.
Right, you feel like it's a problem with you. I get it.
Yes, I tried to divorce him. And to give him a chance to go meet another woman, he was like, yeah, screw you, not happening. To have a family, but it's horrible. And I apologize for coming up here, and I'm trying not to get emotional, but I wanted to thank you. And I know that I'm speaking for all of us. Thank you for calling her on this and not brushing this under the rug. It's horrific and disgusting. And it's the worst thing a woman can go through. I swear it is. To lose a child and not be able to be a mother. There is no greater loss. So I'm going to go. Thank you guys, everybody.
No problem, Terry.
Dylan, we love you. Thank you.
Terry, you know what, though? You have one hell of a husband who obviously loves you a whole lot. So you do still have something. And I'm sorry that it didn't maybe work out the way it was supposed to, but.
Thank you. I am so blessed to have him. He's so supportive, and he had no problem spending thousands and thousands of dollars on IVF.
Stuff by the table.
So thank you guys, and all you ladies that are mothers. Hardest job in the world. My hat's off to you. Hardest job in the world is a mom.
I feel sorry for the women that she's triggered, and to say so boldly that she's the one being triggered is fucking crazy to me, y'all.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Again, you guys, if you want to come up with stuff, like, I get it. Times are tough. People are trying to get what they can get and do all that stuff. I get it, but quit. All you guys quit, especially with the pregnancy stuff. I am not a mom. I never wanted to be a mom, but you got to stop doing stuff that affects people so deeply, especially. And again, if you're telling the truth and you're looking for support and you're doing all that, that's fine. But if there is a history of not telling the truth, not coming up with proof, you cannot be mad at everybody else for being pissed at you.
I mean, I thought I was fair giving her an out.
You were. And she's got a no-lose situation because nobody believes her as it is. So sending you that paperwork is her only shot at proving it. And that's very fair.
I just wanted to say that thank you for having me up for just a minute. Ignore the gingerbread, You know where that comes from, and I'm not going to repeat it.
I get it.
I just want to thank you for those that don't have a voice. I've always been afraid to talk on it. That's one thing I've wanted for years. And to see her so just laughing like it's so funny. And I just wanted to thank you for speaking on that and not pushing it like Terry said, under the rug. Because a lot of people are laughing like it's so funny. And she's not stopping for 1 second and seeing how she's destroying us women who can't have kids. And it's hard. And I just wanted to thank you for that opportunity.
No problem, and I'm sorry. I really feel for the women that are in this position, and I think it's really fucked up of her to not acknowledge the pain that she's causing, reopening all of that for attention, right?
And what kind of woman wants that kind of attention?
Not a woman at all. That's just my opinion, right?
That's not a woman in my eyes, and I'm sorry, and I disagree. That's not a woman,
right?
And she's not on my side. She's under the rug somewhere, if you ask me.
Right. I know she's done it multiple times, y'all, and it's selfish is an understatement.
Stub your toe. Have your engine in your car go.
Right.
Have a breakup with somebody. Can we stop with the babies and the children getting sick and the parents? Like, please. Find something else.
It sucks that she won't even acknowledge it, you know? Like that's what's crazy to me. And I can't imagine just fucking hitting a live button every day and like she's gotta know that she's hurting people, right? And she just doesn't give a shit. She doubles down, she triples down, she continues lying, which is wild to me.
But my thing is, I noticed she had on a angel wing or feather necklace today. How would you even know you're going to go through a miscarriage 2 days prior? Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. And when I was going through those things, the social media was the least of my worries.
100%.
I wasn't on Amazon shopping for whatever. No, I didn't want to be on a phone, period.
Right. And I think that there's a million holes here, right? It's from the beginning to now. There's a million holes here, right? I don't understand people that do stuff like this. I don't get it. Gabby did. Savage. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so bad with the boxes. And I know that a couple of my mods said they'll be right back. Right, Sarah Skittles. That's what I was saying. Hi, Tin. You know you're up here, right?
Kind of, sort of. No, this is the first time I've ever been on TikTok. But, and you're the one that brought me here because I found you on YouTube, girl. Yeah, it's all your fault.
This place is a cesspool. Evacuate immediately.
It's okay though. I'm really glad that I found you on YouTube. But the whole thing with Gabs, my whole point here is, Gabby, you are totally putting out Lori Daybell vibes, cult mom vibes. If you look back on Lori Daybell, she did the same kind of crap I did. If you look back on Lori Daybell, she did the same kind of crap.
Somebody's echoing.
Is that me?
Diamond.
I don't
You guys know you're up here? There you go.
So anyhow, that's my whole point. She's giving out Lori Daybell vibes with this pick me girl. And it didn't pan out too good for Lori Daybell, decades later. And I have a feeling, Gabby, you take a note, from villain here. So anyhow, that's all I got to say. And if somebody can kick me, because I don't know how to get out of this box.
Mod dropper. I just get nervous that people come up here and then like something is heard that's not supposed to be heard, and then I will feel terrible. karma will catch up. That is one thing. I firmly believe in karma, right? I believe that you do get back what you put out, and I know I'm grateful. Trust me. With something like this, you can't hide your intentions, right? Like, and when you do things with shitty intentions, that's bad karma.
I just hope I'm alive to see it when it does get them.
Megs, you know you're up here?
Yes, I do.
Okay, just checking. Terry, you know you're up here?
Yeah, I wanted to also say, Villain, that it's not just, the miscarriage and things like that. It's these women out here that take their children for granted. They don't understand that there are a lot of us that would take their kids in a heartbeat and give them more love than they have ever known. And I don't know if, and I apologize if people don't believe, sorry about my husband in the background, in God, but to me, every child that is given is a gift right from God. And for them to take it for granted, abuse it, and not realize that that child is the most precious thing that you will ever get in your world. And to ignore it and put other things first. And for me, Gabby does not even take care of the son she has. I hope she never gets pregnant. She doesn't. She's not a mother enough. But I also wanted to come up and just give my love to Britt. But it's just horrible. And thank you so much, Villain, for calling her on it again. But thank you, Britt.
You're welcome.
I'm grateful. It seems to be the theme of TikTok.
Right? It's the entitlement that I see over and over and over again. It truly is just crazy to me.
Yep.
Like,
ungratefulness and entitlement.
Who do these people think they are that they could just inflict pain on people? That's just wild to me.
It just makes me stop to think how many women she's actually truly affected and she doesn't care.
True.
Also, like the women that, like myself, who had ovarian cancer at 29, who can't have children. And then you watch her, and you're just confused, and you're like, the things you take for granted in life, like the child she does have, let's put that out there. I mean, I work in the ER and I see this stuff all the time. So I knew immediately she was lying. Like when you were talking about the lab work and all that, I was like, that is not even a thing.
Right.
There's no possible way that could ever even be a thing.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. Like, she doesn't realize that there are people on this app. You don't know what people do as a profession, right? You don't know who works or is a doctor even. You don't know what these people do. And they're listening to these lies. And then when they have a reaction to it, you're the victim? How does that work? You're up here?
Yes.
Okay,
sorry.
good. You're good. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, that was me, the Diamond account. I'm watching you on my iPad.
Okay.
So that this is my not a burner, but like my other account. And that was my main. I just wanted to say you are an angel. You're doing God's work. And I'm so glad that you just brought up that Britt. First of all, Britt, I am so sorry. I am so sorry that this woman is bringing you to this point, that this woman is making you feel like this. As a member of the pregnancy loss community and the DV survivor community myself, yes, it is frozen pizza. Hello. I am so sorry that this woman has brought you to this point. And I want you to know that not all women, I want everybody to know that this is not how other women treat each other. And it's disgusting. It's disgusting that this woman can hop up here and mock in 24 hours. It was a few days ago. In 24 hours, she mocked the autism community. She mocked the domestic violence survivor community. And then she mocked the pregnancy loss community. And she mocks multiple communities all day long, but it was in a span of less than 24 hours. She mocked all. Usually she focuses on one for a good couple hours, but this time it was all three. And I'm so glad that you brought up the Britt. You're a nurse. You work in an ER. Girl, preach what you said about the lab work. Preach, girl. I knew too. As soon as she started, they didn't do it. Girl, if you come in complaining of belly pain, bleeding with tissue, and blah, 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 the first fucking thing that they're going to do is check your HCG level. 100%. To make sure, let me tell you, ladies, you know, if you've been to the ER as a pubescent female, meaning after puberty, you know, when you go to the ER, the first test that they do, if you come in with a headache, the first test that they do is piss in this cup. Let's find out if you're pregnant.
Amen. I broke my arm and they tested me.
If you 100%, if you are a woman of childbearing age, they're testing your HCG.
Correct.
Period.
Correct. Absolutely. Correct.
Because they need to know that in order to treat damn near everything.
Yep. Right, exactly. And there's also certain things that you can't do when you're pregnant. They will not give you certain medications or not do certain procedures if you're pregnant, because it can be harmful to the baby. Right. And it can also be harmful for you. Exactly. They have to rule it out. And there are so many ailments that can be caused by pregnancy. And then there's also I didn't see it myself, so I can't say for sure if it really was said, but did she say something about an ectopic pregnancy?
She said chemical.
Chemical pregnancy. Okay.
After saying that they did not test her HCG.
Yeah, I did see her HGC. Yes, I did see that. I did see that. That was that's a good one.
And she said that after she was originally called out, and then so that's another thing, is that she just keeps that's what I said, actually. She's seeing comments and videos of people talking about it, right? And then she's like, oh, but this too, like, and she's just making it worse.
She follows. I noticed, after I used the phrase "spin the narrative," she likes to use that phrase a lot now too, since everyone started using it. But that's what she does. She twists the narrative situation by situation. It's every hour by hour. It's, what's the topic of conversation today? And how can I make my Darvo? How can I make myself the victim?
That's exactly what I talked about in the video today, because it was the perfect example of Darvo. Like the way that she got the entire life, perfect example. Yeah. And it's sad. I know.
All right, I gotta go. I'm going for a walk, y'all. Everybody have a great day.
Up here.
Thank you, Villain. You're awesome. I'm leaving. Thank you.
No problem. Thank you. Bless. You know you're up here, hon?
I do.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. No, you're good. I just like to make sure that people are meaning to be up here. Is
not doing the dirty on accident in front of everybody.
Right. Exactly.
No. Excuse my voice.
You're good.
Since I had COVID, it did something to it.
I hope you feel better.
Oh, I do. I had it like 2 months ago.
Oh.
So I don't know what it did. But Gabby has triggered me because I did have a miscarriage, and they did do a DNC. Allegheny Hospital did. But for her to say we triggered her, it's crazy.
It's crazy is right.
I would like to know how I triggered her.
Thank you. It's
calling her
crazy.
out on her bullshit, because narcissists don't like that.
Exactly. And Villain, you know, I have a 26-year-old autistic girl. Her son is not autistic. I want her to take that jacket off of him and be blessed that you have a normal child. Amen. Be blessed. But she just wants to put everything on him.
I think she uses things for sympathy. I don't know for sure, right? So I can't say. I don't, but what I see is her using it as a crutch, if you will.
Exactly. it's almost like, what is it, Munchausen?
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like that.
Yeah.
Yes. It's just weird. And nobody in her family is speaking out.
I think they're all sick, to be honest.
I do too, because that story she told, she kidnapped them. I mean, they believe it.
I don't think people get that brazen in their confidence of lying without other people co-signing it for a very long time. You don't just come out of the womb and it's manufactured. Majority of narcissistic personality disorders are it's not, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not something that can't turn off. It's a learned behavior.
Right. Exactly.
I agree.
Exactly.
I
and
agree.
She couldn't live a day in my life raising an autistic child. She couldn't.
Well, I don't know that she, I don't think that she does. Like, she's live for hours a day.
Exactly.
Like, some things, I don't know. Like, yeah, if I'm live for an hour or two a day, like, the rest of my time is spent, like, doing the things that I'm supposed to do. I don't know how you're live that many hours a day with a young kid. It's wild to me.
What got me yesterday when she was live and that little boy put that tortilla in that hot frying pan.
Yes.
I saw that.
I just want to speak on the fact that, so you know the medications I'm on, Margaret.
Yeah.
So they run pregnancy tests on me. I had cervical cancer, a radical hysterectomy where they took the lymph nodes on the right side. Yet they always make me do a blood test, regardless. I'm like, I don't have those parts.
That's what I'm saying. And I know somebody did post their My Chart onto her subreddit, right? And we said, can you take this down? That's what My Chart will look like. There will be a doctor, a date, a time. That was not what she posted.
If you need one for reference, I can pull mine up and give it to you.
Right. No, I know what it looks like, but the point of the fact is you saw it, right? How it looked completely different.
Completely different. Yep.
And somebody said to her, hey, you know, this is going to be used as a template. You might want to pull it because like what happens is she's scanning all kinds of shit right now for more ideas instead of just being fucking honest.
And I think Feisty posted where it was misspelled with the word follow.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. There's no doctor nurse.
Yep.
She's trying to doctor paperwork that'll cover what she says.
There's nobody going to misspell in that medical field.
What she needs to do is get some mental health help.
The best, I agree. The best thing that she could have done was send me the proof.
Gabby needs help.
I agree.
She do. And maybe Cam can be raised in a home, you know, that can strive him. I mean, she needs help, and he knows that.
100%.
Aaron knows that.
100%. It would shut everybody up.
Exactly.
And she...
I'm wondering if it's going to get to the point where she keeps dealing with the courts, the attorney general, and the police department. They're going to section her.
They know her.
Girl, let me don't waste your motherfucking time because it is not the first, second, or third time that somebody tried to take me to court and called the police on the goddamn internet for the words that I said about them on the internet. Okay? You ain't going to get anywhere in that department because I will never harass you. You just came into my box, and I was not only kind to you, but I also gave you an out that you didn't want to take.
I'll drop and let her in. See if she wants to come in.
Well, I'm about to end anyway. I'm
shocked she came in. I'm shocked.
I even changed my hoodie for you.
I just wish she would wait 5 minutes and let somebody who's experienced it like I have, let me talk to her. Let me say what I have to say to her because she won't. You won't allow someone who's been through that to speak to her. Because she runs. She knows exactly what she's done to hurt people, and she doesn't care.
Well, I'm about to drop.
You're good. I appreciate y'all.
I just want
I know.
to say,
I'll post it as soon as I'm done. They said
I
no.
would
Yeah, you better get the
never,
fuck over, you dumb bitch.
I would never mute my child for
Motherfucker.
social media.
Amen.
Never. That
Somebody
child
good?
needs to be off.
I don't know.
Let's go, motherfucker.
Who is that?
Jen, you all right? Jen, do you know you're up here? Got a mod in here?
That would be me. I road rage like a motherfucker, so I can't say a goddamn thing.
Well, me too, but I do too. But I didn't know if it was road rage or.
I think she's driving. Somebody said she was driving.
You're good.
Oh, okay.
I hope everybody has a good day.
Yes.
Listen, the one thing that I will say is if she is triggering you and you're having a hard time, just please don't watch it, right?
Right.
And guys, with narcissists, don't try to understand or get them to understand your pain. They will never understand your pain. So don't add that onto yourself as well to try and get them to understand. They won't. They don't.
I hope everybody has a good day. Gabby, sorry, Gabby, my office stands. If you would like to send me unedited proof that I can fact check, my email is queenofbeingbanned2.0@gmail.com. I give you my word that I will not share that information, but if it's vetted, okay, if it passes being vetted, okay, I will correct the words that I've said publicly. Okay? Everybody else, have a good night. Try not to be a piece of shit. Gabby, don't waste your time calling the police. We're on a first name basis around here. If you unsub to her, please unsubscribe. Nookie, Kai, they will have all of the things that you need. Okay? Britt, I hope you feel better. Janelle, I love you and Tinsley. Have a good night, blessed.